Hey, babies. What's up, my darling MVPs, and how are you all doing? Welcome back to Sail with Mimiciously Mimi, where you get the gist. I see they do it. I see they heart. Of course, you know there is no sleeping on a bicycle on this channel. If you snooze, you do what? You lose. Are you yet to subscribe to this channel? Or are you still sitting on a fat, long thing? Kindly pause right there, subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me, how do you want to get the gist brewing from the cooking pot? Like, how do you want to get the gist? I see they hot. So guys, talking about the gist I see they hot, I still want to discuss diary session with you guys, and this time around Victoria was called to the diary room. You know, many people, for so many reasons, or maybe let me say for one reason, so many people have been looking forward to Victoria's diary session. And you guys know what that reason is. Because ever since she came to Biggie's house, she has been so calm. She has not been all over the place. She's that number one housemate that has actually said, like, you can count her words. Let me put it that way. You can count her words from 1 to 100 since she came to Biggie's house. So people feel like there is something she's holding up. And since this one is individual diary session, there are some things she would let open that she needed to say, but she couldn't speak. So many people are looking forward to hear what she's going to say about her partner, which is Sean, And guess what? Baby girl had her diary session. And her diary session is very far from being boring. Very far from being boring. They call her furniture in the house. They said she's so boring, but her diary session was super duper far from. In fact, it was lively. She was giving Biggie gist. She was dropping the bars like that. She was spilling tea. Like tea was pouring from one end to the other. So when she got to the diary room, she actually, said she's doing great, she's doing okay, that she was happy she had her first win, that she has really been longing to have a win, so that she's happy she had her first win. And though she spoke about something, okay, before I get there, so she said, and she also spoke about how they are planning about the wager, how they are trying to make ends meet. Like, it's about emotional stress and mental this thing that she could relate because she went through it in the house. Speaking about her partner and this emotional stuff that she went through, she said both her partner and herself came into the house struggling to mingle, to get to know people, and it wasn't easy. That the both of them are receivers. You know what receivers is? Like, both of them are, how will I put it so that you guys would understand it perfectly? Because I know some people might not get when she said both of them are receivers. There are those people who need to be cared for. There are these people who need people to make them feel comfortable. There are some persons wherever they go, they are okay. You see them all over the place, But there are some people you need to make them comfortable in an environment, or they need days, weeks to be comfortable in an environment, you get. So in her own words, they are both receivers, meaning they need to be cared for to be comfortable. So at that point, she said Sean found solace with Wani, while herself, she's just trying to take her time. She's not someone who would want to actually disturb other people's for her own problem, So that's why she did not even involve Sean when she was going through her emotional stress and whatever. She doesn't want to include Sean because, of course, Sean is also struggling on his own way and he doesn't want to adopt. She doesn't want to add up to it. Hence why that after she spoke to, what's the name, Mayor, she felt relieved that she needed somebody to talk to. And then after she spoke to Mayor, she felt a relief. And as Biggie can see, she's a work in progress. She's doing better than other days. She's coming out of her shells. She's now having more conversation. She confirmed it herself that she's now enjoying the place. Like, she feels better. She even referred to the thing in Chinwe and Zion had that actually wanted to make her go home because of what she was going through at that time. But now she feels very okay. She's, adapting right now. And you guys could attest that if you look at the Victoria you're seeing right now, it's quite different from the Victoria you saw during the first 1-2 weeks. This week is quite a better Victoria, like, and I'm very sure there are so many things about Victoria that you guys would love to see. And I'm very sure some of you all will see it because, baby girl has got some certain amount of fan base that would make her stay very far, in this game. Just like I'm seeing it though, because sometimes you would think you can predict this game and your predictions will just turn out to be a flaw. But one thing I've noticed about me is that most of the things I predict on this game happen, so I think Victoria is going to stay long a bit in this game, if not even get into the finale. But I know she would stay long. Victoria, Sean, I see them, they are going to go far. I don't know how, but the fan base I'm seeing on the social streets, they are really giving this ones are here to stay for now. Maybe as time progress, we'll get to know who would stay for the finale. Yes, but I know she's going to stay far. So I think you're going to see a whole lot of her. She just like layers. Each layers are coming out from her. Yeah. So she also said something about the beef happening in the house. She said there are some beef. She said ships. Okay, she first said ships are happening in the house. She doesn't know if the ships are for strategy or they are actually shipping for real. And then she said some beef are happening in the house. For example, Nelly and Chinwe, that there is this thing about the two of them that they don't really is not giving, So and to see that the way the thing now played, that it happened that Nelly had to send them to the to the bathroom, even when because Chinwe is her friend according to her, but even when she had the issue that she did not ask, she wanted to mind her business, and everybody was like, in a house whereby you have other housemates, do you think it's something you mind your business? She said, Biggie, they just need to mind my business though. So she's noticing, she's suspecting that why Nelly sent Chinwe to the bathroom and Ruthie to the toilet, it's because of the brouhaha going on with them. But at the same time, it might not be. That was what she said. Meanwhile, when she was saying all of this, Biggie was like, did you ask your friend why? Did you ask your friend why they did not complain? Biggie was trying to instigate. But trust Victoria, and that she would mind her business. She did not stay this quiet, calm to observe everything going on, to go poke nose no ways. So, and then she said something about them by the way. So she said some people will smile at you and you don't know that they have something else in mind. And Biggie said, okay, where is this one coming from? She said, them by the way twins, so that they've been winning back to back, and she even told them sometime and said, oh, I would love to be in your group so that I would win like you guys. I even discussed that with you guys when Sean said something that if she join your group or you people will lose. I'm like, why would Sean would say a thing like that? Exactly. So she was like, and then they won yesterday. After they acted like they're happy for them, then Casey, I was telling her that that is Zimbabwe twins, checkers and the better pair. They were like, they don't even really need this win though. They've been winning. Like those kind of talk. And she feel like things like this are really not cool. Like, you just be happy for people that, that won, and there is nothing much about that. Anyways, guys, this is me telling you guys that Victoria dropped loads of gist. She did drop loads of gist in the diary session. I'm very sure if she comes out of her shell, she's someone you people would like very, very well in that house. Yes. Okay, guys, this individual diary session is giving them room to be free, because when they came to the diary room together with Sean, she wasn't this free. She wasn't this free at all. Meanwhile, after she had her diary session, many people on the social space were hyping her. They were saying sweet thing about her. They were like, oh, she did not even dent her partner's name. I'm like, why would she even dent her partner's name? For what? I don't know why people feel like these two, as Sean and Victoria, are supposed to be, be at loggerhead. Rainy Zion says Victoria is that girl speaking highly of her partner. Sean, even when Biggie is trying so hard to push her, but she's protecting her partner. What's a woman? What's she supposed to say about Sean, by the way? What were you guys expecting to hear about Sean? Victoria is one beautiful bbnaija girls to grace our screen with zero hate, zero envy, zero jealous in her heart, but just pure love. Victoria, now this one is coming from a neutral person. I know Rainy is actually a Victoria stan. Cutest came, he said Victoria is very sweet person. I admire her a lot. There are some people you meet and you just know they are positive energy. She's everything good, meek and loving. Whoever raised her did a good job. Interesting. Let's move over to Ruthie. When I call Ruthie, what comes to my head is Wani and Handy. Ruthie. Oh my God, some people are so dramatic. So guys, talking about Ruthie, her diary session, baby girl feels so heavy. Already she was having ish with Mayor. you know. And then coming to the diary room, Biggie asked her how she was doing. She said she's just not okay, you know, she's just there. And then later on, Biggie was like, okay, because she was asked how was your day. Biggie said, okay, how was yesterday? She said, oh, yesterday was fun. How was the day before yesterday? She now remembered their win, you know, that they won with the Zingwe, yes. And she started smiling. But after everything, with that smiles, you could see that she wasn't really happy. And Biggie came back again and said, so Ruthie, I asked again, how are you doing? Then she now lets the heaven flow with rain, you know. So they were just raindrop. Yes, they were just raindrop from her eyes. Yes, because her heart was so heavy, guys. When you see the way she was crying, it was so deep, you know. So she started, you know that kind of tears that you'll be breathing a different kind of way. So she started, after everything, she opened up. She said, Biggie, she felt so disrespected. And then Biggie said, okay, in what way? She said, oh, look at what Mayor did during the dead him, that they know that Wani actually did that dead for a reason, you know. And then he would have just totally ignored that mentioning Ruthie's name. Sorry, Handy's name to it, you know. She said Ruthie, Nelly, and Handy, you know. And then Biggie was like, so what? But don't you feel like Ruthie, Mayor liked Nelly and Handy before you start getting close to him? And she said, no, Biggie, that of Wani, I know. Sorry, what am I even saying, guys? That of Nelly, I know. But Handy, I do not know. In fact, if it was Onyeka, it would have been different, because there was a time I was cooking in the kitchen and Toby came to tell me, because Mayor was with Onyeka, and Toby came to tell me and said, oh, you go stay there, they go collect your man. No. So if it was Onyeka, it would have been fair. But mentioning Handy, the same Handy who told her that she was tasteless because of Mayor, because of having anything to do with Mayor. That's, oh no, she has not seen this kind of disrespect before. And then she also said that Biggie, this house is too much, that she was actually taking smokes because of this house, that she knows her family is going to be so surprised to see her take smokes, that what she do to relieve stress is alcohol. But right now in this house, there is no availability of alcohol when you feel like at your own disposal, that what she do at home is she take wine whenever she feel the stress, you know. But right now she had to take smokes to remove it, you know. That is just too much, that she could not take this, that this one is so hard to bear. She had to pour out her heart. She said it's just Mayor and TJ that are the people that she feel that she can be vulnerable with. In my mind, I'm like, ladies, you see, we ladies, our own too much. We'll just be making mouth. I don't need this person, I don't care about this person. But now we they fall past, you know. Now we they fall past. Men has hearts more than us. We have few ladies who have that kind of heart. You know, see Ruthie, who said has not been in a relationship for a very long while, is not trying to fall ruthlessly for Mayor, you know. Big Brother now asked her and said, what impression did you create with Mayor? You said it yourself that Mayor is trying to use you to get to Nelly. What do you think that make him see you as? You know, I love Biggie for one thing. He would put you straight and let you know where the problem is coming from. So Big Brother hyper and said, you're so beautiful and you're a good cook. You know, you're not supposed to put yourself in that place of a second option, actually. You know, she said, Biggie, I'm regretting it. So Biggie, I'm regretting it. Blah, 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 blah. You know, so the reason behind her tears and the reason behind being this is because of Mayor mentioned Handy among the three ladies he liked in the house, after Handy had actually called her tasteless because of Mayor. You know, but the thing is, that tasteless that Handy called her, we don't know the reason behind that word. It might not be because of Mayor. Yes, I know. Okay, yes, it could be because they mentioned Mayor's name, because they had to go apologize to Mayor. But my dear, my people here. But I do not think the tasteless is in that Mayor form, because I think they're just calling her that she's not cute. You know, that kind of thing. That's the word that came from their mouths. But where they included Mayor is, they said you have a man, somebody that is actually touching you up and down, and you're here feeling this, you know, everywhere. We will not get, and they said me will not get persuaded even they do me anything. I'm still cool off than you. You understand? So I think that is where it came up from. But guys, Ruthie just, you know, she said a lot, guys. She really did say a lot. Even how the head of house take her to the toilet from the kitchen, and she had to still cook yesterday for the house, the other day for the house, you know, they were saying, oh, Ruthie, come and cook for us, come and cook for us. Only her, she had to do it alone. That she actually loved cooking, you know. And now Femi actually exchanged chores with her. She's now handling the garden, and she loved the garden because she loved keeping things in order, according to her. And she said come Sunday, she does not know her fate. Yes, because of the the people that has the power. And she said there is this connection going on in the house. People know people. Wani and Handy know them by the way twins. What's the name? Ben know the Anita. She just said there is too much connection in the house. People get to know each other, and then there are people who do not know each other are few. So because of that, this power would actually make people who knows each other remain in the house, leaving them at the mercy of others. So she feel like this thing is actually not a good one. That Chinwe has told her to go talk to Handy and Wani, and also May also said the same thing to her. And then she has said that if she go do that, it's gonna give the impression that she's actually, lobbying for votes or to be saved on Sunday. She doesn't want to create that impression. Biggie said no lobbying for voting or whatever. So whatever happened on Sunday, if viewers did not want her to stay, that she appear at the bottom, then fine. But if viewers want her to stay, fine. That anything that happens on Sunday, she's good with it. I love the kind of mind she has. Like, she's not those people that would be doing better person in your front. No, I love it that she decided that she's not going to approach them, at least not now. That's one thing I love about her. So that was her diary session, where it was quite a long one that was so emotional. She was going through it. Yeah, guys. So this is where I'm going to be dropping it from Ruthie's end to your end. Thank you so much for always sailing with me. Bye for now, babies.